Pisces, welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina, and we have the thread, the father, the heart, and the venom. Pisces. I mean, the father is this idea of like being lifted up on a pedestal and then being dropped down. I feel like there is Pisces. I've got quite a few Pisces in my life at this point in time, and I feel like there are, and I have this with my leaves too. There are shadow and there are light. Some of my Pisces are in the light. Some of my Pisces are in the shadow. So I feel like there's a couple of ways that this can read. For some of my Pisces, I feel like there's this idea of, of a relationship that had very, very big extremes. This idealized and then dropped on its face, right? I mean, like, you don't want to be put on a pedestal in all reality. I mean, maybe you do, but like, once you are, you'll realize you don't want to be. It's this idea of like, because when you are lifted up to like this high height, like the only place you can go is down, down. You know what I mean? And so for some of my Pisces, it might just be that you've gone through this relationship that has felt like it's experienced really big extremes, and that you're connected to, like, you are connected to this relationship, right? It's like, this is my heart space belongs here, but the relationship itself is just, it feels extreme and a little bit violent. Like, if not physically, then verbally. Like abuse is prevalent in this. For my Pisces who are dealing with narcissists or are not narcissists, you know what I mean? My mother's out there watching this, you know what I mean? Like there is this idea of like, you can think that you are a god, but if you think that you are a god who will not be held accountable for their actions, like who can meddle in what, like, media, like the, so I mean, like, you think about the idea of a narcissist, and the narcissist literally thinks that they can do no wrong. They tend to have very inflated egos, and they also tend to be very vigilant in gaslighting you. They want to act as though your reality is not true. They are competitive. They are demeaning. Like the best compliment they could give you is that I wouldn't be embarrassed of you. Like, oh, great, cool. Meantime, they're like attacking you and they're calling you all of these things and they're putting you down and they're holding you in your place, while they act like they're holding, like to the world, they're like, oh, like, this is somebody that I really care about and this is somebody who's really important to me. But in the reality of the relationship itself is total shit. You know what I mean? Like, you put me down, you manipulate me, you have gaslighted, or gaslit like my existence every single step of the way, and then you want to come at me and talk to me about how you love me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? You know what I mean? And that's how this energy feels. Like on that other spectrum of it. So, Pisces, take it how it resonates. But either way, it feels like just like this real, like an energy that is very out of balance. Okay. Page of Pentacles fell on the ground. Page of Cups, King of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Yeah, So, I mean, you have the Page of Swords and the Page of Cups. I mean, really and truly, it's just kind of this idea of, I mean, the Page of Swords is kind of like a commitment card, like a contract card. The Page of Cups is lack, and I feel like there's just this idea of like you've been so dedicated to lack. You know what I mean? You've been so dedicated to tearing me down and keeping me there. You know what I mean? Like if I sat down and wrote out a list from start to finish, from my first memory to my last, you would be like, oh, yeah, that does hurt. Oh, yeah, I guess my actions do dictate my character. You know what I mean? But but a narcissistic person will not acknowledge that their actions dictate their character. They will they will act in one way and then they will speak in another way. And they will bind you to them. I don't know, for like, I apologize to my Pisces. I don't know, like, they're like, this is a very strong energy that's coming through. If this does not resonate with you, I apologize. Like, I, but like, this is what's happening. So this is what's happening. But it's just this idea of like, really and truly, like, you can take your falsities and you're not going to buy me off. I'm better off on my own. I mean, and here's the thing too, is that, like a lot of times people, people in positions of power will lord their financial standing over you. Well, and if for some of my Pisces who are working with a boss who is also very abusive and narcissistic, is like, you know what I mean? It's just kind of this idea of like, you think that just because you pay me, you get to shit on me. But, like, I've got a message for you, like, I'm better off on my own. Like, you held me down. What you paid me, I can make 2-3 times that. Like, I don't need your assistance. I don't need you. And need was the only thing that was enabling you to keep me in my place. Okay. Yeah. I mean, really and truly, it's kind of this like I know the truth now. Like, I saw my way through the confusion that you kept me in, and I'm done. Okay, Pisces. You can be on either side of the story. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Yeah. I feel like there's this idea of like, I got a break. I feel like you got a break from this person. Whether your boss went on a conference and or like was on vacation or maternity leave, and you had like an extended period of time to realize just how toxic this person was to you, and you were like, whew, like I got a chance to breathe. And what I found out is that, like, again, I feel like I'm so much more powerful than you. I have so much, like, you were feeding off of me and telling me that I should be grateful for you. And it's like, but no, like, that is so the opposite of the truth. And once I finally got my bearings about me, I realized that cutting you off was the best thing I could have ever done. Now I am able to do all of the things I could never do because of you. Because when you take that, like, when there's like a common denominator in your life and you remove that common denominator and all of these things start to really line up for you and make sense to you, and you start to see this and that, you know what I mean? And you're just like, oh my God, I did not even realize how much this person held me back. I didn't even realize how deep in this illusion I was. You know, like this person just, I want to say, like they had you talked into thinking that like you couldn't do it without them. And the Three of Water. I mean, it's just kind of this idea of like, again, like, oh no, 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 I found out that I can. And listen, I am celebrating this. Like you thought that you were the one who made my wishes come true, but listen, all my wishes came true second I got rid of you. Okay. Pisces, this is a conversation that is occurring between you and another person. It feels like you are on the outside, you are on the other side of this. You are no longer, I think, entwined with this person. And, you know, it could just be that this person is wanting to come back and entwine themselves with you. Or, you know, that if you are the toxic person in this situation, that you are trying to, you know, like get in, and that you are just not, like, it's not working. The door is closed. You know, for you or this person, but you know, like whoever is on their way is on their way, and they are reaching out to all the things that I feel like. I mean, this idea of like curiosity, and it's like I was never allowed to be curious about my potential because it got in your way. It challenged your potential, so I had to like act like I didn't have any, and in fact, you did your best to make sure that I didn't really think I did have any. But once I figured it out, whew, you know what I mean? I was able to engage in my curiosity. I was able to witness my own magic, and then I really got a clear picture of who you are to me. Okay, Pisces. Well, I hope this resonates with you on the positive side. If this does, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. If you are interested in booking a personal read, I am currently have openings for that. You can click the link in my bio if you would like to schedule a personal read with me. They are 45 minutes. I find that this is a good amount of time to really dive into any questions that you have and past, present, and future energies. If this is where we part ways, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe again. And I will see y'all again soon. Bye.